Your number one news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The West Grand Bahama District Local Government Council preparing for a big weekend to usher in the Yuletide season. A tree lighting ceremony and gospel concert is set for this coming Saturday, December 7th, beginning at 7 p.m. in the grounds of the council's office in Jonestown, 8 Mile Rock, under the patronage of wife of the Prime Minister, Mrs. Patricia Minnis. Chief Counselor Kevin Morris says that there are some pre-activities leading up to this big event on Saturday. He says despite the recent devastating hurricane, there is still hope.
November 30th marked the closing of the hurricane season, and this year we lost some loved ones, homes, vehicles, and businesses, but we never lost our hope in Jesus Christ. And we will celebrate under the theme, Hope Again, at Christmas. We will commence our Hope Weekend on Friday evening, where we will be distributing gifts to seniors in our district, and we will continue on Saturday morning as Ms. Minnis will join us for the distribution and visitation of seniors. Saturday evening at 6 p.m., there will be a march from the Seagrave Park led by the Bahama Brass Band to the tree lighting site from 6 to 7:30 p.m.
Now, Morris says the event will be a fun and exciting time for the entire family.
There will be free hot dogs and hamburgers for our kids, and they would also receive their Christmas gifts from Santa Claus. We want to extend an invite to the entire West Grand Bahama to join us for this free event, and it promised to be an evening that the entire family will enjoy. Participants in the gospel concert include the Barton Hill Primary School, Martintown Primary School, Holmes Rock Primary School, 8 Mile Rock High School, various church groups, the Interdenominational Mass Choir, the Fabulous Cooling Waters, and Pastor Simeon Oden.
Also in news this evening, the Reach Out Youth Organization this past Thanksgiving Day feeding 500 families and distributing supplies throughout the community. Reach Out Youth Organization's founder, Dudley Zaid, says that this initiative was all about giving persons the opportunity to relax and relieve stress, especially since Hurricane Dorian. Now, he also says that the Reach Out organization visited the elderly, which he regards as an emotional experience.
They paved the way for us, so we shouldn't forget them. And I think that's what Thanksgiving is all about. I think today, for me, I just truly just want to say thank you for God just using me as a vessel today, and to see their eyes and just looking at them to see how grateful they are. So I just asking everyone, let's don't forget our elderly persons here in our country.
Proprietor of Rebirthers Senior Citizen Center, Albertha Hudson, says they are grateful for this kind gesture. Apostle Carolyn Cooper of Invaders for Christ Ministry says she's glad to be a part of such a wonderful initiative.
Well, I feel very thankful for what has just happened from Mr. Dudley Zaid and others, and we give God thanks for what has just happened, and I'm sure the clients are enjoying it very much.
I'm so honored to have been a part of this day along with Pastor Zaid and the contribution he is making and he's made today to the Boris home, to the home for the aged. I am so touched. I'm so touched and I'm encouraged. And like he said, please, to those of you, the corporate Bahamas, all Grand Bahama, the churches, please reach out to these Home for the Aged. It is of vital importance.
Well, members of the Bahamas Brass Band are known worldwide for their great musical talent, but while they are admired for the joy they bring to each event they participate in, they are also loved for their investment in young people. Let's take a look.
My name is Braden Campbell. I play the mellophone and the baritone for the Bahama Brass Band and the Bahama Youth Brass Band. This band has made me learn music like to my fullest potential. I didn't know nothing about instruments, but my family, they pushed me to play with the band, and that's how I developed, and that's how I'm where I'm at today. I attend Bethune-Cookman University, Hale Wildcats, and because of the help of the band and the men of the Bahama Brass Band, they encouraged me. They told me to audition, and I got a scholarship for Bethune-Cookman University just off of knowing my skills. And I played one of the Bahama Brass Band songs, Amazing Grace. They helped me with so much pertaining Bethune-Cookman University. It helped groom me into the person I am today, not only just on my home, but just as a person. And I'm so grateful for the opportunities that presented themselves.
My dad was always there, my mom was always there, but they weren't always together. And you know, sometimes in church, it's always like a family. But being with the Bahama Brass Band, they helped me out a lot in that area of being family. In high school, I always used to be with a lot of friends, and then I flunked school, and Pastor Barry, the band director, he helped me with the Ebenezer Foundation. There was a few people, they helped me get back into school, and I flunked again. So Pastor Barry, they was like, oh, well, I helped you as far as I could, but all I could do for you now is encourage you. And they encouraged me, along with a few members of the band, they encouraged me to go back to school. So I went back, I pushed myself to get my GED, and now I plan to be going to school in January. By the help of the band, I thank them.
What an amazing story. Well, that's a look at stories making news. Ramiko, what's coming up in sports?
Coming up in sports tonight, we hear from a father whose son made the game-winning shot to upset the #1 ranked team in the NCAA.
Sounds interesting. Stay with us. Ramiko Knowles has a check on sports when we come back.